Hello, everybody. Welcome into Talking Fitchburg on this Tuesday, June 7th, 2022. I'm Jeremy Crosby. Hope you had a wonderful day. Glad you're tuning with us for TF on this beautiful Tuesday night. Rain in the forecast later tonight through tomorrow. Then it's dry, then it's wet, then it's dry. And at the same time, it's warm, cool, warm, cool, warm, cool. So we'll just call that a rinse and repeat forecast for you as you work your way through the rest of the week. And on this show today, it's not rinse and repeat. We got some new guests for you coming in. We're going to be checking in with the bike activity. It's Bike Week across Madison in Dane County. We'll be sharing you some of the bike events with Steve Arnold from the Bike Fitchburg in their committee. We'll also be talking about the baby formula shortage, and more importantly, talking about making sure that you don't get scammed when it comes to the baby formula shortages. Things slowly are improving, but want to make sure you don't get any scams when it comes to buying baby formula. So we'll have all that coming up for you here. Just a little bit of time, but first we turn to your headlines. Start with a car seat clinic and vehicle inspections event coming up. Get this on your calendar. It'll be happening on Tuesday, June 14th from 4 to 7 p.m. This is located at 1905 West Beltline Highway in Madison. You stop in and get that car seat checked, your vehicle inspected, and there'll be some other activities for the retired family, and it's all free of charge. So stop on by. We'll be talking more about this event as it gets closer. We're also talking about the police department and a position opening up from their records department. Are you interested in serving the community as a critical member of the police department team? Well, we are seeking skilled professionals ready to serve as a member of our records department. If you're interested in joining the department, you need to get your applications in by June 12th. We also are going to be the city of Fitchburg, participating in a job fair at the Dane County Job Center. This will be happening tomorrow. There'll be 24 businesses or employers from across the area ready to hire you. So stop on by and come and see us for some employment. You could join Team Fitchburg. You could join 24 other businesses. Maybe you could join them all. I don't know. Could be. Companies attending this fair range from hospitality, delivery, security, early childcare, transportation, automotive, healthcare, manufacturing, human services, and more. Wednesday, June 8th, 1 to 3 p.m. at Dane County Job Center, again, 1801 A. Berg Avenue. Transportation language online. This is going to be held at the Fitchburg Public Library on Wednesday, June 8th. If you're interested in learning a new language or two, come out and learn about library's free new online language learning system. Call to register for this 608-729-1763. Got to be registered through, you have to be registered. You have to be registered. Let me rephrase that. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. This is for the Fitchburg Public Library Technology Center. Tongue twisted on that one. I don't know my own language. Go figure. All right, hot topics in medicine with UW School of Medicine and Public Health students. The next event's going to be coming up here, and it's called The Harmony Between Music and Memory. This will be happening on June 10th from 1 to 2 p.m. Music plays an important role in all of our lives. Have you ever listened to a piece of music that invoked a sense of nostalgia or memory that you thought, by the way, I think this is awesome. And there are certain songs that you listen to that just strike that memory. Like, oh my gosh, I remember that day. I love that. And you'll love this event. You do need to register for it, though. Head to the Senior Center website, fitchburgwi.gov. Go to the Senior Center page, Programs Registration tab right at the top of the page, or give the Senior Center a call to get registered. We'll be taping this event as well. And attention all Lego engineering. If you're just interested in Lego, I love Legos. I think they're the coolest thing ever. Well, this might be for you. Varsity Builders Lego Engineering Camp. All right, kiddos, here we go. Young engineering and builders, are you ready for an investigate and practice fun engineering concepts? Well, then join the build project like a robotic dog bot. Andrew has one of those at home, I think. Motorized bug bot, that's what I have at home. And geared up racer, that's what Chad has at home. And a scary bat. That likes all of our staff right there. I don't know if Scott has a bat at home. But he has the bat that you swing. Anyway, all challenging for all you Lego fans. More information, go to the recreation page and get yourself signed up. Sounds like a lot of fun. Certainly. I think Legos are good for any age though, because you got the big blocks for the little ones, and then you got the regular Legos for everybody, and you can build practically anything. We've seen it done over and over again. All right, I'm going to shut up and we're going to go to a break. Coming up next, we open up our digest. We'll be talking about the biking events happening all this week during Biking Commuter Week. Plus, later on, we'll check in with our friends at the Better Business Bureau, talking about that baby formula shortage, making sure that you stay scam free when you're looking for that stuff. All coming up here on TF.
You could be spreading the coronavirus without realizing you have it. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and do your part. It's important to limit in-person interaction with anyone outside of your immediate household, but phone and video chat are safe ways to connect. It's also important to limit any social gathering. This advice applies to people of any age, including teens and younger adults. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps.
Did Pete saying mean things bother you?
So when you reach out to another person, take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
Ready!
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg in the digest, and this week is Bike Week here in Wisconsin, right here in Dane County. Of course, we got some awesome bike trails and awesome bike events happening all over the place. Here to preview that from Bike Fitchburg is Steve Arnold. Turning our attention to celebrating some of the great biking here in Fitchburg. You had mentioned some of the events coming up, and some of my favorites, including the commuter bike station, I think is so much fun. But tell us some of the great events that we're going to be seeing here in the next month or so, Steve.
So, well, one of the things that just happened is that on Bike to Work Day, the Bike League, the national organization, designated a new round of bicycle-friendly businesses. And one of them is right here in Fitchburg, Fitchburg Family Pharmacy. On Wednesday, we celebrated that with a ceremony at the pharmacy. And many of us know Thad Schumacher, the cycling pharmacist, and all the support that Family Pharmacy gives to local events and causes and so on. So that was fun. Getting into Bike Week now, June 10th and 12th is a 3-day seminar on certifying bicycle instructors, also held by the UW. If you're interested in that, we would be interested in you. It's expensive, but valuable. The communities need these certified instructors. There are prerequisites. People can contact me if they're interested in that. On the big flagship events that people are familiar with for Bike Week, like brat cakes and bacon on the bike path, have not yet been posted. I'm not so certain that they will all happen this year. We're still in the shadow of COVID, but we do have waffles on the bike path on Tuesday, June 7th, the same day as our commuter station. That'll be on the East Isthmus. I should say an organization similar to ours, but bigger, Madison Bikes, is coordinating the calendar for Bike Week. The Bike Fed does it for the Milwaukee area, and there are Bike Week celebrations all around the state. But go to madisonbikes.org, and at the top banner, You can click on the Bike Week calendar and see all the events as the calendar populates. Thursday, June 9th, B-Cycle, our regional bicycle share rental program, a division of Trek, will have their art bike rollout, where nonprofits are celebrated by sponsoring businesses who pay artists to decorate some of the bikes. And Friday will be the end of week celebration. As usual, that will be in the evening in Brittingham Park. I would be remiss if I did not mention some of our big summer events in Fitchburg. The first of these is the Fitchburg Festival of Speed. That's July 9th. It starts with a family 25-mile bike ride. And then all day long is criterium racing. This is racing around a closed route, closed loop. It's closed because it's a circle, or in our case, D-shaped, and also closed to traffic during the races. And this will be at Agora, the Promega headquarters, and it will be the state criterium championships. Racing is all day because you have male, female, junior races in different age groups. That ends with rock music, food carts, and fireworks. So it's not to be missed, except for the racing and the food. Everything is free, so feel free to show up for that. The Ride for Boys and Girls Club is one of Fitchburg's biggest events, now renamed to Move for Boys and Girls Club, because you can bike, walk, do yoga, or any other kind of thing that you can entice people to give the Boys and Girls Club money for. That'll be July 19th, 16th, the following weekend. And finally, I would mention our annual fundraiser, a unique night ride, where we leave at 7 p.m. From Fitchburg and ride the Badger State Trail to Illinois and back. You can also do shorter rides. That's called Pick Me Up at the Border. And you can read more about that on bikefitchburg.org under events. That's a lot. Any questions?
Do I follow up with any questions? Probably not. Right. Steve, it's great. You know what it is it's great to hear all the great events that are happening. There's never been a better time to start biking. And Steve, really quick, if people want to learn more about the Bike Fitchburg organization, joining the organization, or whatnot, how can they follow you guys?
So we're on social media, Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and we have a website, bikefitchburg.org. Bike Fitchburg is our handle on the social media sites. So we put out generally announcements by social media, timely events, calls to action, and so on, when we want to express our needs to the council and the mayor. The website is a good place for reference. You can see our past meeting minutes, who's on our board, and our calendar is there.
All right, Steve, appreciate your time. Thank you for sharing all the great events, and hopefully we'll see you out on the trail.
All right, I just want to mention one more thing. That is that B-Cycle is coming to Fitchburg. So that is going to be very important, and have me back, and maybe we'll do a on-site visit.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping we can join you out at a few of these events, and we'll keep sharing them as well. So appreciate your time, Steve, as always, and we'll check back in with you real soon.
Okay, my pleasure, Jeremy. Have a great one.
You as well. I said, check out Bike Fitchburg's website, follow them on social media. And again, we'll keep you up to date on all the events happening here in Fitchburg and around the area as it pertains to biking. We'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching TF.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be flood next Thursday.
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day.
I have no time for this.
So
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantori here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today from the Better Business Bureau here in Southern Wisconsin. And I'm saying it beyond now because she's just so cool. It's Tiffany Schultz, Better Business Bureau. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing wonderful. And the topic we're talking about today is we've seen the warnings out there of baby formula shortages, and you guys are on the end of saying we got to watch out for potential scams, because everything here spells scam. When things, big issues like this come up, we see scams that are surrounding taking advantage of people at their worst moments. So we're going to give you lots of tips today, and I say we'll give lots of great tips today on trying to spell out some of what could be scams out there as you're trying to get this needed stuff for your kids. So first and foremost, just give us a little background here on what BBB knows about the shortage and what's going on out there.
Scammers follow the news, and we've all heard the news headlines about the shortage of baby food. And, we don't know when it's going to hit store shelves again. We have a little bit of inkling that stuff is coming from overseas. That's great. But how long that's going to last on store shelves, we don't know at this point. But when we're out shopping for much needed items, like baby formula. And if we look back to March 2020, we were looking for masks, hand sanitizer, paper goods. Scammers follow the news, and they know that consumers can't find it on store shelves. So what they do is turn to online means. Well, what do scammers do? They turn on to online means as well. And this situation is ripe for a scam. This has all the elements that are ready. It's a shortage in the stores. People are looking online. Scammers take advantage of online options. So either they'll throw up a fake website, maybe they'll put a post on Facebook that they have formula available, where the mother starts instant messaging the person that she thinks has formula available, but it's really not. It's a scammer behind it. Maybe they see a pop-up ad that leads them to a website. Lots of different scenarios can happen here. And if you are a parent out there looking for formula, please be careful if you're planning on buying online.
Yeah, let's start with some of the potential online purchase scams that you could run into. First one is positive reviews on a website that has been copied from an honest site or sites and is created by a scammer. So it's a fake website, it's fake.
Scammers love to mimic legitimate websites and make them their own. And there's usually telltale signs that it's fake. The first thing you want to do is look in the website address. Does it start with an HTTP? Does it start with an HTTPS? That S is always going to stand for secure. Look at the letters and the numbers in the website address. If it's unfamiliar, scammers are notorious for changing E's to 3's and S's to Z's and L's to 1's. You name it, the list goes on. Look at the content of the website. Does it have a lot of spelling errors or grammatical errors? A professional website is always going to be free and clear errors. And always look for complete contact information. You're going to want to look for a phone number, an address. Google that address. Does it go to a place of business, or does it go to an empty field or a UPS store? If it doesn't go to a place of business, it may be a scam.
Absolutely. And we've seen even calling the number and the number is calling another business and they're like, no, this isn't so and so. So that's where we're going to turn to here is try to get you to think about some things before you make that purchase. So first one is an easy one. BBB, they got you covered.
Head on over to our scam tracker tool. As of today, we have not received a report about a baby formula scam. However, we know that they are out there. All the conditions are ripe for a scam. People just haven't reported them to us yet. So really be careful. Use our scam tracker tool. Type in baby formula. See what you come up with. If you are looking to purchase online, always do an internet search too on the company. So you can go ahead and head on over to bbb.org, look up the company name, and even go to your Google friend, type in the company name and follow it by scam. See what you get. Lots of research needs to be done before you order from an unfamiliar website.
And you've got some other tips. Make a note on the website when you order and take a screenshot. I love doing that any order I do because I'm like, I'll forget that I even did this, and let alone, want to make sure I have the information. So a good way of tracking that.
If you order and you never receive your product, you may or may not remember who you ordered from, especially if you don't receive a confirmation. So a good idea is to snap a screenshot. You can go ahead and delete it once you get your product, or maybe you want to keep it to go back and order again. But always a good idea to take that screenshot just in case.
Yeah, absolutely. Because sometimes the emails doesn't come through or it gets in your spam, whatever. You never know, especially if it's a fake site and you'll never get anything. At least you got some type of proof that you made a purchase, quote unquote. Think before you click. It's a common one, but we got to do it.
We're so used to clicking. And, if we see a product that's available, whether it's online or we see a post on social media about it, we want to go ahead and click because we have the fear of missing out that it's not going to be there. And that's what scammers want. They want to prey on your emotions. So really think before you click. Does this make sense? Somebody has it in stock, but there's a shortage. How can they have warehouses full? Think about what makes sense and what doesn't.
And in this one, if there wasn't a time to report, I think this one hits because of everything that's going on. I think you want to report it because we want to get to the bottom of anybody who is scamming anybody, but especially in a crisis mode like this. Why it's so important to report?
We want your report, and we want your report at bbb.org/scam tracker. Your report is going to help us warn others of the scams that are taking place in the marketplace. We use our public news partnerships to get the information out into the community. We use our web channel. We put that information on Scam Tracker for the public to see. We want you to know what's going on so we can make you a fraud fighter. We want you to fight against these scams. We don't want you to be caught in these scams.
Yeah, absolutely. Great information again, Tiffany. Appreciate your time as always. And again, if people want to find out more information about the topic we talked about today or any scams or ongoing, you name it, you got it. Where can they find more information?
Head on over to bbb.org.
All right. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for your time. And we'll talk to you real soon.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Again, check out the website and please report, especially on this, but all scams, so we can stop these fraudsters. We'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.
Como padre, todos los días son un desafío. Y hay que estar ahí presentes. No importa lo cansado que uno esté, hay que estar ahí presentes para ellos. Cuando los niños aprenden algo nuevo, es ese momento mágico y especial. Y creo que presenciar ese momento es mi favorito.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
Why?
My.
Oh.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Wrapping up the show for today, I want to thank Steve Arnold from Bike Fitchburg and all the great biking events happening around the community, and Tiffany Schultz from Better Business Bureau helping us out talking about baby formula and making sure you don't get scammed as you buy baby formula. We'll have another story on baby formula. We'll be checking with DATCP, that's Department of Ag Trade Consumer Protection, later on the same topic. Again, making sure that you don't get scammed when it comes to buying formula. You weren't going to get scammed here as you check in on our Facebook and YouTube. Just saying. Have a good night.